Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Welcome to the Chat with Trina. And as you can see, I am not Trina. My name is LaTisa Be, and I'm going to be the guest host today. Today, we are going to flip the script, and we're going to put Trina on the hot seat and find out about this amazing woman who has provided a platform for so many entertainers, musicians, dancers, entrepreneurs, authors, and we just want to get a little insight about who Trina is. And so without further ado, let's get into it. Trina.
Okay.
So tell us a little bit about Trina and maybe where you grew up at.
Okay, that's a good one. No one ever asked that. Let's see. I was raised in North Houston, Greens Point, Acres Homes. I'm a North Side girl. That's basically it. I went to Aldine Senior High School, went to Stovall and Aldine. That's it. Stovall Middle School. Well, it was junior high school. It was in the olden days, but now Aldine High School.
Where'd you graduate from college?
Springfield College, which is in Massachusetts, but they had a campus here.
Okay.
And I would go all day on Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, I remember.
From 8 to 5. Saturdays and Sundays.
Dedication. Can you say dedication?
Dedication. That's what college is about.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about your family.
Of course, y'all know I have my two beautiful daughters that I talk about all the time. Those two people are the joy of my life, even though they're growing up. But my mom and my dad, I grew up with my dad for the most part. Had a great childhood. That's pretty, and then my kids. Give me something specific. I don't know. What else do I want to talk about my family? Hold on.
What's your daughter's name?
Oh, details. They will kill me for that one. Jasmine, I hope you're looking. So my oldest daughter is Jasmine Lowry, and Jasmine is my first baby girl. Jasmine is, gosh, she's supposed to be almost 30 now. Wow. Anyway, she lives in Austin, and she works for Apple. Super proud of her. She graduated from UTSA. Both of my kids graduated from the University of Texas in San Antonio. My youngest is Kayla. Kayla is 24, I think, now. And she's home. She just graduated not too long ago. She's home getting ready to law school.
Nice.
So I'm super excited about that. Yeah.
So being a mother, what is one of the most things you're proud of?
Wow. Gosh, just the title. That's like the most important job that I've had in my life. I heard a young lady complain the other day about taking her kid to practice or something. I said, you know what? I would give anything to take somebody to practice. And I meant that. Like, I seriously miss being the PTA mom and that's what I used to do. So I was very involved. Okay. I was very involved. I was PTA vice president, PTA treasurer. So, but my favorite part, I think, just that time of being a mom. Because now, you see that quote that says, no one ever told you the hardest part about being a mom is when your kids grow up.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I feel.
So it'd be safe to say you had some empty nest syndrome going on.
I am having it, and you know it's funny. Normally people have it when they go off to college. I'm just now having it. Okay. That's crazy. So because my kids now they're out of college, now they're actually living their own lives. So yeah. But
so that means you have to find.
I'm trying hard.
You have to
find Trina.
You have to find
Trina. Find Trina. Sometimes I'll say like, y'all sure y'all don't want me to take you, or you want me to come pick you up from Austin? You know so. But no, they don't need me to do that.
So are you counting those days to become called grandma?
I knew that was coming. I don't think so.
No.
I don't think. And I actually, to be honest with you, I have a grandson.
Okay.
I have a stepson.
Okay.
And that's probably something nobody knows. I have a stepson who lives in Louisiana. His name is Dominique. And what's funny, Dominique? His name is Channing, actually. It's Channing Dominique Thomas. He's my ex-husband's oldest son, and he has 3 little babies. Cute as can be. Don't ask me their names because I can't remember right now. But yeah, so I kind of am.
Yes.
But no, I'm not really ready to. No, I'm not ready yet.
Okay, well, that's cool. So just let me ask a question, because I always hear you referred to as Trina Lil Diva. How'd you get that name?
I don't really know.
Well, who gave it to you?
I didn't give it to myself.
You didn't give it to yourself?
No, and it was so funny. A young lady, I can't think of her name, but she's a dancer in Austin. So she said, I was going to be called Lil Diva, but I found out you're Lil Diva. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. But you know who keeps it going? Aurelia. Riri keeps it going. I don't remember, but I'll just show y'all this. So for my birthday, I don't know which birthday it was, but what's her name? Oh my gosh, I can't even think of this one girl. She just got married, done Dundia.
Dundia.
Dundia, I'm so sorry. She bought me this and says, "So you want to dance, Little Diva?" So yeah,
still keeping you on
still
the
keeping
dance
you on the
floor.
dance floor. Yeah, so I don't remember who gave me the name, how I got the name, but it stayed.
Let me ask a question: is Lil Diva any different from Trina?
Absolutely.
So who's Lil
Absolutely.
Diva?
Lil Diva is the person that y'all see that's out having fun and being all over the place and talking to everybody, not being shy. And yeah, because Trina, if you invite me somewhere, you'll see a whole different Trina. If you invite me somewhere and there's a lot of people that I don't know, you'll see me sitting on the couch just, and my mouth won't be moving.
Ah, so Lil Diva is your alter ego.
Like Sasha Fierce.
Ah, okay. So now I know when I see Trina sitting in the back, I know that's Trina. But when I see her out there doing her thing, I know Lil Diva done stepped out.
There you go. And if you ever just pay really close attention, if you ever see me arrive somewhere, which I usually sneak in, but if I see me arrive somewhere, if you really pay attention, you'll see me go straight to a chair. Or you'll see me go straight to a table. I won't really say nothing. I will try not to because I don't want people to think I don't want to speak. But it's just me trying to get in to become. That sounds crazy, but
No?
to get myself together to become
Lil Diva.
Lil Diva.
Is there any particular song that made trigger Lil Diva? Because I know that's some songs that'll trigger something in me.
Wow. You know what? People would. I can't think of. Oh my gosh, I can't think of the name. I don't. There is a really ratchet song.
Ratchet. She said ratchet.
And you can't even play it on the radio. It's so ratchet. And I love that song. Like matter of fact, for one of my birthdays, I made a CD, and it's on that CD. What is it? I don't give a F. I don't give a F.
Oh.
I don't know what
it's real ratchet.
It's ratchet.
Okay.
But I'm like, that is I have it on the radio singing, and I don't know if it's about life or whatever, but it's like, yes.
Okay,
that is it.
I'm gonna find that song.
It is it, but it is, and it's nice. You gotta play it loud.
You gotta play it loud.
Gotta play it loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what brings out the little ratchet in it.
Yes.
That's it. So what do you do to relax,
I'm
Trina?
sorry, back up. And any NWA song. What's his name? Gosh.
Ice Cube.
Too Short.
Too Short.
Yeah.
I ain't tripping.
No.
Any of those.
Okay.
Any of those. I know you're always on the go. What do you do to relax?
Now I sit on my couch. And I've learned to do that because there was no such thing as relaxing for me at one time. But now I've learned to, my couch, it's just my couch in front of watching the Jeffersons on Good Times. That's it.
Okay, that's Jefferson on Good Times.
Jefferson's are Good Times.
Oh, Jefferson.
Yeah,
are
JJ.
Good Times. Yeah, I thought I was the only one that watched those.
Oh, absolutely no.
And I find a lot of times I find myself watching, and then the messages that are in it, it's like, wow, that stuff is still relevant today. But back in the day, it was just a show.
Yes, and then you think, oh my God, that's crazy. That's happening right now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. So tell us about your first experience with dance.
So I've always danced, to be honest with you. But Zydeco was my thing. That was my dance.
That was your first dance?
I couldn't Zydeco at all, but I thought I was until I met somebody some years ago and realized, oh, that was not Zydeco that I was doing. I was just dancing. So, but I love to dance. But how I started swing out dancing is Brenda Matthews. Brenda Matthews knew my mom all the way back in elementary school.
Okay.
So they grew up. So she knew I liked to dance. We used to always go everywhere together. And so Brenda called me one day. She knew I liked the Zydeco. She said, Trina, I found this dance. You need to come. I was like, okay. And we went over to the Blue Ocean Club. I drove over to the Blue Ocean Club, and that's where the swing out was.
How long ago was that?
2006.
So
2006.
What?
Long time ago. 2000.
11,
As a matter of
12,
fact, I
13.
took my notes to go I went back to look at the video with Houston Bio to make sure I had the date right. Yeah, 2006. So it's 2020 now.
Yeah,
It's been a minute.
14 years.
Yes, gosh.
14 years.
That's a long time.
And I heard you was like one in the first class of graduates.
I was there first. Well, they graduated from a guy named Tim Smith who brought swing out here. But yes, I was the first class after that. And I'll tell you, when they were taking it from Tim, I could have graduated then. But Tim hollered at me one day. No, forget it. I ain't doing this dance. Forget it. Brenda, I'm gone. I ain't coming back. But I eventually came. Me and him are really good friends now. We laugh about it. But back then, and if you ever know that's about me. If you holler at me, I get embarrassed. And so, yeah. And I'll probably go in the bathroom and cry. Then you can't holler at me.
Yeah, we're not children.
No.
Don't holler at us. So 14 years ago, I know when I came in the dance community, it's been about 10 11 years for
Okay,
me.
okay.
And you were already here. And I remember seeing you because the So You Wanna Dance website was something that I lived for. Because I was new to the dance world.
Yeah.
And that was something, all you do is just go to the website
Yeah,
and you'll find out what's going on, or the e-blast.
Mm-hmm.
So
The T-blast.
The T-blast, yes, the T-blast. So tell me, I really missed it when it stopped.
Yeah.
What was kind of the cause of you stopping So You Want to Dance?
Okay. First, I want to say thank you for remembering. That's always so nice.
Yes.
You just don't know. So I've been places, believe it or not, out and about, didn't know who these people were, and they would come to me and say, "You know what it does? Used to do the So You Want to Dance? I sure missed it." And that used to make me say, "Oh, I need to come back." But my kids at that time, I'll mention this, and not making any excuses or anything like that. But what really happened was, you have to know when to take a break from something.
Mm-hmm.
And there were several things. There were things that I was doing with the dance community because it meant so much to me that I missed out on my things with my kids. And that's not me. But I did, and that's time I'll never get back. So I did step away because my daughter was about to go to college. The little one was going to be just me and her. So I did that. And I needed a mental break. Mm-hmm. Because I wasn't prepared for certain things. You know, I love to have fun, but when you have fun and you're successful, you got to also realize there are going to be challenges. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't ready for it. I really wasn't ready at the time to deal with it. So I knew that, okay. And then my mom, when it's not fun, you got to step back.
Yeah.
If it's not fun anymore, because this is fun, this is not paying your bills.
Right.
Step back. And last but not least, I left to go to school and finish my education. It was something I always wanted to do. So I went, and not only did I get a bachelor's during that time, I went on and got my master's too. So, yep.
Sometimes,
I took care of Trina.
Yes, sometimes you have to pause to recharge. And
it's okay.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm learning now because I'm doing a lot of self-reflection. I'm still working on Trina. And like we mentioned earlier is that now that I'm not the mom, finding Trina. So my thing is, people, that's what I learned, that's a good thing. It's a good thing to know when, you know what, it's time to step back, because when you come back, what you going to do? Do things different, come back greater, better. So yeah. Right. My kids have loved what I do. They love it even when they were young. They always say, well, I said, what am I going to do when y'all graduate? They would always say, you going to do So You Want to Dance? They would always say that. And so, but they, as they got older and they watched things that were happening, they said to me,
take a break.
Mama, you need to stop doing this for a while because it's getting to be too much. So yeah, I bettered myself. That's what I was doing.
All right. Well, there's nothing wrong with bettering
nothing
yourself.
But that,
that means this next phase of your So You Want to Dance journey is going to be amazing.
It's going to be fire. Yes.
It's going to be fire. Well, I'm glad I'm still around to see it.
I'm glad you are too.
I'm glad to be a part of it. I'm a part of it.
And I'm glad that you're going to be here, that you're here to also talk about, to know the history of it. And that's super important. And I always, which is why I did the show with Houston Bio, because it's so important to remember people who did do things.
Yeah, you know? I actually watched that show, and one of the things about the show I didn't know, some of the people that were in the video, I didn't know they was a part of the original. Yeah. I didn't know they were a part of the original crew. I didn't know how it happened because that story was never told. Right. Even though I came into the dance community about 3-4 years after it. Absolutely. But I had no clue that was it because I wasn't introduced to that world. I started off as a two-stepper.
Yeah. And that's why it was so important. That's why this is so important to me, because I want those men. I want everybody to get their dues, and I want everybody's history to be told. I want everybody to be important, you know. Yeah. But those people, they had moved on a little bit, but it was just so important for me to stop and say, I need to get y'all now. So yeah.
So what has the dance itself done for you? When you dance, where do you go? How do you feel?
Dancing, I tell everybody, dancing is my happy place.
It's your happy place.
That's why I think it's really important to, if someone asks you to dance, male or female, not to say no. I know sometimes you want to say no, but try not to. You don't know what that person's going to do. I know I have had a hard day. I'll go straight up to the place that I like to go dance, and I'm ready to dance, because that's what's going to get me in that, it's going to get me out of that mode, because just get on a dance floor. Let me see, how can I say that? It's just my happy place. It's definitely my happy place.
I think dance is a happy place for a lot of people.
Dance and music.
Yeah. Definitely dance. Definitely dance.
That's why I think it's important as well as I'm learning not to take myself as seriously. And I get that, actually, you won't know this, but I get that from you. That's what I learned from you, is not to take things so seriously. Because sometimes you're dancing and you're just dancing.
Yeah.
And you don't know this, but I watch that, and I watch that you just having fun, you just grinning. You don't care about, they said you're supposed to take 2 steps to the left. You don't take 2 steps to the right. I'm like, so, because I'm very, I guess, uptight when it comes to dancing. It's like, because I gotta do this, but sometimes it's okay just to, and so you do that.
So now you make me blush, Trina.
So no, but seriously, I've for a very long time, I've definitely watched you on the dance floor with that. People watch people, not saying you're not elegant, but you know what I mean?
Right.
You'll watch people, they dance so good, but you being you're doing what's making you happy. That's what I watch. Yeah. So thank you.
Well, you're welcome. See, you just never know who life you impact just by being yourself. So never try to be somebody else. Just be you. Yeah. So tell us about your dance, when you dance with your dance partner. I've seen you showcase a couple of times with Rock, but I've never, I didn't really see it back in the day when you guys were showcasing.
Really getting it?
No, I didn't. I've seen videos, but I haven't seen you live.
Yeah.
So how did that partnership form?
Well, and he is my dance teacher.
Okay.
He plays my partner sometimes when I need him or if someone asks us to dance. I took Houston Bio, and back then you took your dance classes, your basic, but then they didn't hold you hostage. They told you to go out to the next one. They would give you different people to go to. Well, Rodney was who we were supposed to go to, but it was too slow for me. No offense, but I like Zydeco, and that's fast. So I saw this little guy out dancing, and I said, oh my God, that swing out, but it looked like Zydeco. Put them together. That's what I want to do. And it was him and his actual dance partner, who was also my teacher, and I can't even call her name right now, Monica. So I found out where he had class, and I went, and as I mentioned to you and someone else the other day, it's hard for me to go to a class with a bunch of people. So I started playing, I become a class clown, and be messing up. But when I go to a class where it's just me or someone else, I can learn so much. I did. Matter of fact, I would get jealous. If 3 or 4 extra people come to the class, I'd be jealous. I'd be mad. Why y'all here?
All the attention's
I
off
need
of
attention
you.
on me, yeah. But I learned so much. Long story short, him and his actual partner and co-teacher, that's where that came from. And so what he did was he took me to all these places, and we just danced. Well, we went to Dallas. He was the first person to take me to Dallas.
Okay.
And let me back up. Brenda took me to Desiree at the very beginning of Swing Out and 2-Step, and that's when they had the floors separated.
I remember
and 2-Step
that.
was over there, Swing Out was over there.
I remember
was like,
that.
what is this? But long story short, so Rodney would take me to not swing out places.
Okay.
He took me to, we just went to regular clubs. We go where the hardest, thuggish, like get
And
down
just
people
cut-
and just
cut up.
cut up. And before we got out there, he even gave out all his
Black
cards,
cards.
yes. And so that was, and that's why now when people say, well, where do you go and not swing out? There are some places, trust me. You just got to dig.
And I really believe that is the key to us continuing to grow the dance community. Is to go and just take a group of us, go to a place and just dance, and instructors have their cards available, or even us that represent instructors to have, you can go take classes here, you can go take classes there. So it really depends on everyone in the existing dance community to grow
out.
To market for the community.
And that's what used to happen. Mr. Lee used to do that. Again, Brenda used to do it, but Rock was really big about, we go to weddings. Girl, we would, and everybody knows this, so it's not a secret, we would crash weddings, wedding receptions.
No.
I didn't know it
You didn't know
though.
the
I didn't know I was crashing the wedding either at first. We'd go to, and so when I would tell someone, child, he didn't know who wedding was, they'll say, oh, he got you too. But we would go and dance at wedding receptions. They would be like, oh, they didn't care we were crashing on or thinking that you with somebody that was there. But yeah, so he would do those kinds of things, and that made it fun. And so I would definitely, if someone asked my opinion on how to make it grow a little bit, get back to that. Going where we not just going where the dancers are. Hey, on a Friday night, y'all ain't nothing going on. Let's go hit somewhere else. All y'all do is Google.
Because I know that's one thing about us dancers. If we go somewhere and a few of us get on that floor, we take over the dance floor and we become a showcase.
Yes.
Right?
And they don't mind.
They don't mind.
They so busy looking.
Yes. It's like, oh, where do y'all?
Yes.
Oh, I definitely know that has done.
And I love that. You know, you get the attention, but also you dancing in a different arena, different music, and that's the other thing too is you get out of that thing of swing out or 2-step music. You go into where it's just dancing, you know.
Yeah.
My too short.
So I want to go back just a little bit because when I heard the interview with Houston Bayou, it said you all was responsible for going out and teaching everybody. So that means everybody, when they graduated, they were instructors.
Yeah.
So how did your instructor life happen? Because I didn't even know you was an instructor.
It didn't last long. So I take things very seriously. Anything I do, I take it seriously. So yes, I did graduate as an instructor, and I was probably an instructor for my first. I did graduate a class though. So my first stint as an instructor, I did it under Mary and Brennan in the first class. So I made it through. Knew I didn't like it because I knew that some people were not. It wasn't that I didn't like it. It was I saw people who were struggling. And I feel I'm responsible for what's going on the dance floor, how I felt. So I took it super serious. So when they would say, no, you got to move on, I can't. Is she trying to learn I got with it, the behind the back or the step 2, she wasn't getting it. How do I just leave her there? You know, I felt bad. So that was stressing me out. But then I did graduate a class. Me and my stepdaughter, somebody. I graduated one class. Okay. But after that, I knew this is not for me. It was not about I just hated it. It's just that's not my calling. That ain't my ministry. As me, you always say it ain't my ministry. That's when. So you want to dance?
So you want to dance? Was your ministry?
Yes, because what I did was I stepped back because I was like, I want to be a part, and I was literally talking to myself one day saying, I want to do something. I want to be a part of this dance community. What can I do? And people had always asked me where to go. Even before dance came along, I was just that person that was always had somewhere to go and knew where to go. And so that's how I ended up teaching. And my teaching career did not last very long.
Didn't last very long.
And they didn't kick me. I said it on the video. They didn't kick me out. That was my decision. So,
well, you are definitely responsible for your students because it's your brand, it's your name. So yeah, you were right to take it serious.
Yes,
you
absolutely.
know. So we find what is our ministry in the dance world because we all have a part in the dance world to play. Whether it's bringing more people into it, whether it's teaching the next round of dancers, or promoting.
Right.
Everyone has something that they can do in the dance world.
Everybody, and it's enough room.
It definitely is enough room
to grow.
Because Houston is big enough between the north side, the south side, the east side, the west side.
Look at how many McDonald's we have. You know,
and they don't go out of business.
Someone actually had to say that to me because I used to get frustrated, and it's sad because it's embarrassing to say a little bit, but when I would give an event or a certain kind of event for a few, then somebody would want to come do it or they would take it. And I'm going to tell you who told me this. Keyboy. Keyboy said to me one day, because he knew I was getting very frustrated about it, and he says, hey, don't see people as taking your ideas, sweetie. You are a trendsetter. See yourself. I was like, oh, it's a title for this thing.
Yeah.
I am a trendsetter. So,
it's like putting a move out there, and when you see somebody attempt to do it, you know you have impacted someone's life.
Yeah.
So that's what you've done.
So I had to switch my thinking.
You've impacted the lives of so many dancers. You have no clue.
Yeah.
You really have no clue. So just so you know, on behalf of a lot of us, especially those that came into the dance world when you were very active, we appreciate it. So you want to dance. We really did. And trying to prepare for this interview, I went back to all my old emails and my old account. I did. Because I wanted to, I wanted to represent right. And I said, what can I find in these old emails? Let me tell you something. Trina was on point. We had those T-blasts that showed every weekend where you can go dance. You didn't have to go to different Facebook groups because Facebook wasn't really. Facebook wasn't something that we were using back then. But you can go in one email every week and you will see what was going on. If you had a birthday, she will announce your birthdays. If you had a flyer for an event, she'll put the flyer and you know you had one place to go. Right now we have a few. You have to search, you have to go to different places, and you have to be in the right connection. So having that one single source with all the information for the dance community, that's a blessing. And hopefully one day we get back there. It was a lot of work, but you know what? There's a lot of people that's actually willing to help.
Oh, really?
I'm serious. I bet if we was to pull and ask for people to help to reinstitute something like So You Want to Dance, you have a lot of people that want to help and just, hey, if it's just adding stuff on the calendar, if it's about just sending a weekly blast out.
Oh yeah. Well, So You Want to Dance is coming back, and we'll get to it. But yeah, it's
we're about to transition into it right now.
Don't come back. But let me just say this too. I get it. Just like we talk about how you never know who's watching you.
Yes.
You never know who recognized that it was a good thing. Yeah. And like so someone like you saying that, and again, a few people I've been out and about, you know who these people were, they would say that, and I'd be like, dang, that would definitely make me feel good, which is why we'll talk about later, but why I've decided to reinvent.
Okay, well let's transition into the reinvention of So You Want to Dance. So what does that look like for you now?
It actually looks like it sort of how it did before. It's just I'm trying to take my okay. Let me say this: a wonderful lady named she's a DJ, Ruby Lair. Ruby came to me. So I did the first website I did on my own because I kept asking somebody to do it for me. They never did, so I just tried it on my own. She called me one day out the blue. I didn't know who she was, and she said, "Hey, I want to do you a favor." And I was like, "What?" She said, "I want to do your website for you." She's like, "I'm gonna come and sit. I'm gonna put it together, and I'm gonna come and sit with you, and I'm gonna go through it." Ruby did my entire website for me for absolutely free. She said she was doing it because of what I was doing for the dance community. Yeah. And many people don't know that. Yeah. But she did that. And matter of fact, I inboxed her yesterday because I'm having some problems. So I'm like, Ruby, I need you to do one page for me. But anyway, so it looks like the website. And the website is actually up. It's just not published because I'm working on it slowly. I'm thinking about the T-Blast. I'm definitely thinking about that because even though I have the group page now, it's just too hard because you're putting something up there every day and you know it scrolls on down. Yeah. So the website and the blast would be much better. But both of those things are going to definitely come back. My favorite part of So You Want to Dance was the events, hosting the events. That's my favorite part. And that is definitely something that I hope that I can bring it back. I just hope that I get this. I'm asking for the support. That's all I'm going to need is I'm hoping for the support. And I think the way things are going, I think I will. I'm excited about it. I'm super excited about it. I'm pretty sure you. I've met so many new people, some really wonderful people. Because I came back, even Rod sometimes come out, he'll be like, "What's these people? Where they come from?" Or someone sat next to me a second Saturday one day and said, "So do you dance?" No, I ain't been it. No, just kidding. But no, so that's always weird. But you don't know who I am.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I get that. I get that too. You know.
But yeah. So but everybody's been really nice, and so yeah. That's what So You Want to Dance. It looks like the old So You Want to Dance, but just gonna be a little bit, of course, more advanced. I'm gonna keep doing Facebook. Yeah. It's just I'm taking my time to get it out there so it can be right. You know, yeah.
Understand that. Well, we always want it to be right. Anything that you do, especially what you have your brand name on it, you want to take your time. There's no real reason to rush it. But just know, I'm pretty sure there's a team out there that'd be willing to help you.
If y'all let me know.
And I'm gonna put this call to action out right now. If there's anybody out there that would like to help Trina to bring back the So You Want to Dance, message her. Please. Message her. You can do one thing. If it's just to update the calendar, if it's just to send the T-Blast out, or to make the weekly emails, message her. I'll tell you, I had a team at one time, the person that stands out the most was Demetrius Whaley. I remember Demetrius.
Demetrius used to actually, it was so big then that I needed to be in Dallas and here. Demetrius would go to Dallas. She loved to go to Dallas. She would go to Dallas, and when I would go on vacation, she would take over my email. She was like, "Girl, get back here, for the distance is too much." Because people would call because they don't realize. And of course, you know that in customer service anywhere, people don't know all that you have to do. She's like, "Oh, I got something else to see. You see what it's like." But she did a fabulous job, and the good thing about it was that I was able to offer her no pay, but free. You know, because when we were doing so much, people would offer us free admission to certain things. So I would give her my free admission to go do what she did, and she did an awesome job. Demetrius did, and that's kind of her personality too. I just can't get her to come on back out here.
Well, you know, we all grow, and we all have lives, and depending on where our lives is at that moment, we step back.
Yes, and hopefully she'll come back.
You know, and then we come back. You know, we impact where we can, and we may step back out again. And that's why it's always up to everybody in the dance community to continue to bring new people in, so the dance continue to thrive.
Absolutely.
Because when you're in this industry for a long time, you do need to take a break.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to take a break.
And people and that's in anything you do. To be honest with you, you got to know, except being a parent. Can't really take a break.
Well, no, you can't.
I guess to take a vacation, but you're still thinking
You're still thinking about them. You're still thinking about them.
But in anything you do, and I just want to say, anything you do, always know that it's okay to step back. I can't express that enough.
Yeah. So let's talk about some of the other things that you got going on. I know you do cruises. So tell us a little bit about Dreamtime Travel and the events that you're doing on the cruises.
Okay. So I will mention this. If you don't, I didn't used to like to say everything that I did, but I had to learn that, why not? So I wrote it down. So let me just tell you. So let me just tell you about Dreamtime Travel
Sure.
in all seriousness. Dreamtime Travel is Joanne. Joanne is my mom.
Yes.
So it is her travel agency, and so I decided to help her, not with all the travel because that's not my thing, but with the entertainment cruises.
Okay.
So I gave the very first, before we became actual agents, I worked with Mary. She was on the video. Mary Trash Travel. I worked with her. We gave the very first swing out cruise. Many you were on that
I was
cruise.
on that cruise. I remember I was
We
on
had
that
a good
cruise.
time on that
Yes,
cruise. That was the first one I planned.
That was the best cruise I've ever been on, because usually after the first day or so, it's boring.
Yes.
But when you get to do what you love doing on the water,
Yes.
man, that was an amazing cruise.
And I go back and I've been posting the pictures on Throwback Thursday so everybody can kind of remember. And that was kind of my, the plan of coming back kind of thing. But I thought about the all white tour. I was like, we really just had a good time. We had a good time. But anyway, so that's something else. So You Want to Dance is definitely gonna do again. But so we decided that we were doing a Zydeco cruises with Mary.
Okay.
Doing because I love Zydeco, and so we were getting a lot of people with the bands. And so we decided that we wanted to do it on our own. She wanted to do it on her own. She retired. But I said, well, dog, we could do these Zydeco cruises, because they were fun. Just like you said, you're doing what you love to do. But we started bringing artists on. So they were bringing artists on, so we decided to do it on our own. So our first one we did together, me and my mom by ourselves, was J. Paul and Chris Arduin.
Okay.
I sold 219 cabins.
Wow.
That was like 400 and something people.
Wow.
Yeah, it was big.
Yeah.
It was really big.
I can imagine.
It was a lot of work.
I bet it was.
Really big. And, I have a picture where I'm surrounded by all these T-shirts. Because my mama, I like that part of it. My mama just like to get it planned and be done. I do all the other stuff. And so I was sitting there in the middle of all these T-shirts one day saying, how am I going to get all these T-shirts done? Because when you think about 219 cabins, that's 2 to 4 people per cabin. So that's a lot of people. So that's why we do that. We're actually we're doing another one this time, but we're making it a little different because you have your big fans, you have your people that have made it, but I always think about people they've made it, but they're not
up and coming.
Up and coming. Because I used the word underdog one day and I found out that's offensive.
Up and coming.
So up and coming. And so I want to do more of that because when those people go away, who's going to be next? Just like we talk about swing out, some of us are moving on, letting these youngins come on and take over. So that's what my goal is in this cruise I have coming, which is going to be Leon Chavez and Jeremy Fruge, which are an awesome band. So that we also have little trips that are going to be like, we have the Black History trip coming up. We're going to go to Washington, D.C., and we're going to see the Harriet Tubman Museum, the African American thing. We're gonna see a bunch. It's gonna be a whole Black History, and we're gonna fly. We're gonna be on a bus there. Okay. So we're gonna do stuff like that. And our goal with that is to give vacations to people, make them affordable. Right. Not people that can't afford. That's the wrong way to say it, but make them affordable. So I like doing it. It's just not. It's not as. So You Want. It's different than So You Want Dance.
Yeah, but there's dancing in DC as well. We can
really?
go. We can go to a
handbag. In DC?
Yes.
Butler's in DC.
You can.
I hadn't even thought about that.
You can call
put that together.
many of them even.
LaTisa, I hadn't even thought about that.
Yeah, you take a dance. Yeah.
I hadn't even thought about that.
To it.
Yes, I had not thought about that. Thank you. Yeah. You see when you get to top of what you find out.
Marcus and what's the name? They're up there. They're up there in that DC area. Marcus and Trina from the ISDC, the lead instructors.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. They brought a group down here at ISDC last year. So just imagine if we take a group up there and we go and party with them.
Right.
When's your next big party?
I had not even thought about that. Okay. Yeah. Glad you mentioned that. See, that's why we got to talk.
Yeah.
So, but what
get ready. We're going to DC, Houston.
We're going to be doing some stuff. Now, you said I hadn't even thought about that. And I have relatives in Washington, D.C. actually. But I also want to mention that what I was saying was that I like doing the travel, but only if it's the entertainment or the dancing. I don't like somebody calls and say, hey, can you book me a trip to Sandals? I don't want to do that. Yeah. I mean, that's my mama's thing. That's her thing. I only want to do the entertainment, that part of it. So yes. Yeah, that's it. On the cruises. On the Dreamtime Travel. The Dreamtime Travel, it is my mama's baby. I assist her with it.
Okay. It's your mama's baby.
Yeah.
So what about, I saw you're slowly transitioning into so you want to dance live. You came touched in that.
Yeah. So
that
let me tell you
area.
what that is.
What was that about?
So you want to dance is an umbrella.
Uh-huh.
And it started out with the umbrella being So You Want to Dance was for dance, and So You Want to Zydeco is what it was. Well, I added So You Want to Dance live, and it got confusing. So let me really this. So You Want to Dance was just dancing. Okay. So You Want to Zydeco is dancing, Zydeco. So You Want to Dance live is my love of live music. Yes, and it's gonna be broken down on the website like that. But so that was what I did with So You Want to Dance Live. So like the show I have coming up with Dominique and the city, it's hosted by So You Want to Dance Live. Yes, and what I had done when I first started doing this chat show, I was saying that, but the guy that does my flyers and he helps me with so much, Andre Seville, he said, Trina, he called me one day and said, Trina, I really think you should consider changing your name. He says, because you're putting yourself in a box. Because when people say, here, So You Want to Dance, they immediately think it's dancing. And I'm the type of person, I must admit, that I'll be, I know what I'm doing, forget, no, I'm not changing my name because that's my name, da. But I do go off and think about it. I just wish I could shut up and not say that and go off and think about it, but I always have to say, no, I don't like that, I don't want to do that. But I go off and think about it. But what I do is I'll go back to the person. Like I went back and I said, Andre, you know what, it's right. I've been a brat. You're so right. I am keeping myself. So Chat with Trina came about. Because at first I was like, so you want to talk? So I sent my mom, we have a family chat with my mama, my kids, my niece, and my sister, and we talked. So I sent them the names, and Chat with Trina was it.
Chat with Trina.
Yeah. Because I thought about Chat with Little Diva, it didn't flow. So Chat with Trina was it.
Okay. I like Chat with Trina. So it's So You Want to Dance. It's So You Want to Dance Zydeco, and then Chat with Trina.
So you want to Zydeco.
So You Want Zydeco. So You Want to Dance. So You Want to Zydeco, and Chat with Trina.
And so where it's confusing is Chat with Trina is its own little entity. So You Want to Dance is the umbrella is So You Want to Zydeco, and So You Want to Dance Live. And that's about dancing and music. Dancing and music. That's it. And live is about the live entertainment. And that's what I mean. Dancing and music is on that little part. So Chat with Trina is. Am I skipping over it? That's okay. Go for it. Go for it. It's your interview. So Chat with Trina, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that I always have to give recognition to people. So Denise. Now you know Denise Diaz. I've been knowing Denise Diaz forever. But Denise Diaz was a promoter in Dallas. Okay. So before there was ever a So You Want to Dance, let me just say that too. There was Houston Regionals was here. Houston Regionals is Diana Howard. Okay. So before I brought up So You Want to Dance, I watched her website as well, and she had a wonderful website. She kept people in the know and everything. So when I saw that, I thought, oh my God, that's kind of what I want to do. I just made sure that I didn't do everything she did. I just used her, and I saw her and what she was doing as a kind of a mentor kind of thing, and I just kind of watched what she did or whatever. But she was the very first person in Houston to do that. I want to make sure that I give her those props. But in Dallas, you have Denise Diaz, who had City to City. Okay. City to City. So I called her and I was like, "Hi, I'm Trina." We talked on the phone for a long time. Then Rock took me there, and that's when I met her. But she did that. So way back when, I said, I would love to have a talk show one day, whatever, just talking. So she called me last year, probably around this time, says, "Hey, you ready?" Ready for what? Because she left promoting as well. What am I ready for? Well, if you ain't ready, you better get ready. I was like, what? She said, I bought a radio station. I was like, you did? She says, you always want that talk show. Here's your chance. And I was like, I ain't ready though. She said, you got to get ready because I'm ready. And did that for a little while, and that's how So You Want to Dance. I had to come up with something really quick. Gotcha. So You Want to Dance live. Okay, live. What? So as time went on throughout the summer, everybody does things differently. I'm a little icky-ticky about things. I'm almost a perfectionist about certain things. So we agreed to both, and we're still friends, to me just do my own thing, and she's going to continue with So You Want to Dance the radio. Because I actually like the live versus the radio as well. But so we decided she's still doing her radio, and I'm doing that. But she's the one that actually made this happen. She is the person responsible. But in fact, she said, I'm creating a monster, is what she told me one time. So thank you, Denise. Shouts out to Denise with City to City. Y'all make sure y'all go on City to City Radio now. So yeah. But yes. City to City Radio. So that's how Chat with Trina is. And let me just, because I have to make sure I say it right. Chat with Trina, and I probably didn't write it. It's a platform. It's a platform for entertainers. It's a platform for dancers. It's a platform for music. Anybody, small business, motivational speakers, or anybody that can use this platform to get your business out there, to talk about you, to whatever. I mean, we're gonna have. I have my first sister circle, so I'm gonna have sister circles. Mental health will be discussed. This is gonna be everything. So Chat with Trina is gonna be about anything you want it to be, you know.
Okay.
But it's a platform, but it's also informative. Because I want it to be fun, but I also want it to be informative. Because I've been trying to find someone to talk about CBD. But I want it to be that way. The sister circle will be fun. Some will be fun. Some will be serious. And speaking of which, anybody, if you have a bunch of friends and y'all want a sister circle, I will come to you and bring sister circle to you. I'm looking for some more sister circle people. So.
All right. Well, I got a sister circle. Y'all may see us on here.
Karen Good. I need to get that call. You told me you have a sister circle. You want me to come too. So, but anyway, so Chat with Trina is for that. And I must say, I want everybody to understand that, because I get calls sometimes that it's not always going to be about dance. It's not going to always be about live music. But I still need you to tune in, because our life is not all dance.
No.
You know, we have so much more.
Dance is about this.
Yeah.
This much. It's one part of us.
One part of us.
Yeah, dance is one part.
I think if there was 100 of us dancers got together in a room, we find out so much about each other.
Yeah.
And what we actually do.
What we actually do for a
living.
living.
yeah.
I thought you was just a dancer.
Exactly. I thought you did. And I used to give once you used to give a Christmas dinner. I used to do it at a Papa's here. Okay. And it was every Christmas we'd get together and we couldn't talk about dance.
Oh.
Everybody had to talk about, and you would be amazed that some of the people I didn't. It wasn't about anybody else knowing. It was what I noticed, and I noticed the people that did not have any conversation. Yeah. And it was sad. Yeah. It was sad, but it was something I recognized that we need to do that more so that we can know how to have a conversation.
Yeah. You say that because yesterday, I went to First Saturday,
Saturday,
and I met a young lady there that she knew me from work. And
that's so refreshing.
She knew me from work, and when I walked in, she's like, "Look, LaTisa?" I'm like, "Yeah." She said, "Girl, you know how to dance?"
Get out of here.
I said, "Just a little bit."
Oh, that's she didn't know. She didn't know. She didn't come down to the vacation month, did she?
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. She was at the other side.
Okay. That's always funny. Always funny. I've had people, actually the city and I was, the guy with the city, we were talking about that on his interview that, I said, well, he was saying he used to try to keep it a secret. And he said, but then people start coming out, they see you, and that used to happen to me sometimes. I have a show or something, this is what you do? Oh, yeah. Why you tell nobody?
Why you tell nobody? Yeah, we have to come from behind the scenes sometimes and allow people into our lives because that's when we're actually being our authentic selves.
That is true.
It's really hard, I found, to try to be two different people.
It is.
It's really, really hard to try to keep that wall between both of your lives. It's like,
because it's all you.
It's all you. So I guess you just let them in just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Right, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I need to buy tickets.
Yeah.
I need to buy these tickets.
Okay. So of all the stuff that you do, what's your favorite?
Ooh, that's easy. That is very easy. So you want to dance? So you want to dance? So you want to dance? Because the event planning, that gala, that was my baby. That was my heart. That was my heart because the galas, if anyone didn't know, I used to give a gala every year, and what I did with the gala, I used to recognize people who had a certain disease and they were in the dance community, and so I would give them an award and also let them go out and do a dance to express themselves. And they didn't have to be swing out or two steps. There's one person that I know outside of this life, she did praise dancing. Okay. And so I would give them an award, let them talk about their disease or whatever happened to them. Because Correll had a heart attack.
I remember.
And he came out and talked about that, and that was big because he was so young. He was so young. But anyway, people would come out. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough money because I wanted to keep the tickets really low, so it was enough money to donate. But the purpose of it was a real party for education purpose and education, and everybody got a full meal, sit down dinner. We dressed up. I love to dress up. It was nice, and the tickets were guess how much? $25.
$25.
You can do that if you ain't trying to get rich.
Yeah, but then
I wasn't making any money back then.
Well, did you pay the bills?
I paid everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I paid.
Okay.
Yeah, everything was paid. I know how to cut corners and make things do good. And then the guy that owned the facility, that's why you be friends with people. That's why you can talk and chit chat with people. But so long story short, so it was $25. But what I did have enough to do that was most important to me. At the end of the event, as long as I had enough money to take my committee
Okay.
to dinner. We'd always go to dinner. So, but that was the gala was my baby. That was probably the most hurtful thing that I had to give up. But we good now.
Hey, not give up. We just pause.
No. We just paused. We're ready now.
We coming back full force.
Yeah.
Full force.
The tickets may not be 25 now because the economy to change.
Well, yeah, the economy didn't change.
They won't be 60.
Yeah, and the event halls got to pay their rent too.
And that's what I'm gonna just say that while we're on this, I don't think tickets should be not affordable. But however, guys, think about it that when you look at how much a ticket costs. You have to think about we paid for the venue.
Yes.
You gotta pay for good food because you're gonna complain if it's cold. You're gonna complain if it ain't the right security. What else? Servers. And I had people serve food. You have to pay for that.
If you serve alcohol.
Hell, you gotta pay for the flyers, the tickets. So we got event right now. But, still. But so I'm saying that to say, guys, when these events happen, they cost, and we want to. Most people want to give a good event because we want you to come. And we want you to come to an event that is a good event, a good quality event. So just keep that in mind though when you're looking at going to some of the events, and you'll say that you don't have to go to every one. Right. And that's another thing. Don't always feel I did it. And so that's another one of my burnouts is that as a promoter, I felt that I had to be at every single event. That was my job. I was like, I gotta be there. My mom, I would be sick, seriously. And my mom said, Trina, no, I gotta be there. I gotta be there, Mama. But Trina, don't you think they're gonna understand that I had to be there? And I would go to 3 or 4 events a night. So then it kind of backfired on me because then people say she's only stays at my event for 5 minutes. So then I realized, okay, I'm not giving quality time to those events. But anyway, long story short, I thought I had to be there, so I learned that too. I can't be everywhere. And to be honest with you, Saturday night, I was coming. I told everybody at the workshop, I'll be there, y'all. I'm gonna do my new step, my toe heel,
toe-ball heel.
Because I did it yesterday though. But my toe, because I like that, I love that. But I told everybody, I had planned. I was sitting on my couch because I love Natasha and Nina. But I sat on my couch and I was like, I don't feel like going. And it was hard. I said, you know what? Come on, girl, get up, go take your shower. Go. Finally, I said, Shelly. No, I texted her. Don't hold my table. And that's huge for me. That's so huge for me. When I tell somebody I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there. But I had to learn that advance, you don't have to do that. Yeah. If you can't do it, your body say, stop, you need to do that. So,
as I've learned, if you don't take care of your body will force you to take care of it, and you're not gonna like it.
You're not gonna like it, and it's gonna be at the wrong time. It's gonna be at some big happy you wanna go to. You're gonna be home with the flu, Trina. So just to say that was something new. The new Trina that will return that's on her. Is that sometimes I will not move off my couch, and now I know that it's okay.
Okay.
So
what would you tell Lil Diva Trina of 14 years ago who was just starting off in this thing? Do you have any advice for her?
Yes. Don't every battle, every fight you should, what is the saying?
Every battle
you don't have to fight every battle. You don't have to fight every battle. 1 and 2, watch and observe. That's a big one for me. That's probably number 1. Watch and observe. You don't have to fight every battle. Don't take on every battle. Everybody's not going to like you.
Hey, it's funny you say that because I just in my book, Unleash the Woman Inside of You.
Get ready to read it.
I have it in there. Yeah. Everybody is not going to like you.
And I will tell you. So, you ever heard of Strengths Quest?
Yes. So
I took strength. Guess what my top strength is? What? Woo, winning others over.
Wow.
Now it can be negative and positive. On the positive side, I'm good at sales. I'm good at what I do. My job, I'm a recruiter kind of thing, so that's good. But on the negative side, I have to be negative that everything you do, you feel like it's something wrong. If the person doesn't like you, something's wrong.
What's wrong with you?
And so that makes it negative because that causes stress. And it can definitely burn you out. It can make you very unhappy. Yes, and I will say that would be the biggest thing for me. My mom has told me that all my life.
Wow.
All my life. And it's been a struggle all my life. Because it's like I was very popular in school. Like, I've always been this girl. But, so when someone doesn't like me or someone is not happy with something I do, it just took me out. So that's what I would definitely tell that little girl. Tell that little girl. She's 50 now. She's 50 now.
But I'm going to tell that little girl, look, don't take it personal.
Don't take it personal.
Okay.
That's a big, and I'm not going to tell you that I perfected that.
Okay.
I'm still working on that.
Okay. Well, hey,
So.
we all constantly working on ourselves. So tell us what you got coming up next.
So much. Let me back up a little bit. Let me show y'all something that I'm proud of. Can I show
Well,
y'all
show us what you're proud of.
So these are two of the proudest things in my life. Y'all remember the perfect? No, they want the perfect gentleman, the new perfect gentleman. What were the? Here they go, right here. No, they're not. I know them. Y'all remember what they were called? The Distinguished Gentleman. I'm so sorry, y'all. Sorry, Luther. Sorry, y'all. The Distinguished Gentleman. Everywhere I go, every job I've ever had, this sits on my desk.
Okay.
Or either on something in my office. I was laid off for the 6 months, so I had it sitting on my desk at home. But I always keep, this is like really important to me because it was the gala, and it was all the gentlemen that used to help the ladies dance because they would go pay to go to class, and so I would always invite them out. So that was that. And then I've never been recognized. I had never been recognized for being a promoter in my work in the dance community in all those years. So I started in 2006.
2006.
So October 15, 2016, I was invited to Dallas by Miss Perdita Baylor of DFW Swing. She's also a promoter in Dallas. So she
Miss
took a break
Perdita.
as well, and she's back. She's coming back strong. She's gonna get her website going too. But she invited me out, and I didn't know why. She kept saying, "Why you coming?" So I came. I said, "Rock, can you please go with me?" He went with me, and I got this, a special appreciation award presented to Trina Lowry for your continued support and contributions to the dance community. And I went to Dallas.
To get that.
That's who recognized me. And so I take that. That's at every job I go to as well. So those are two things outside of my children, my family, that mean and the world to me. Let me show y'all something else. So we used to do, so you want to dance t-shirts.
Yes.
We had this and everybody wore them. I still have people say, "Can I get a shirt?" I think that's so funny. But what I did do as we were doing Unity in the dance community, I was definitely supportive of that. So as a promoter, I'm not supposed to be in competition with anybody because I cover everybody.
Right.
So I had every club, every
that.
dance community organization on the back of the shirt. And it was super cool. I actually wore this the other day. At Chicago Bar and Grill. But anyway, so I'm definitely, any promoter, guys, just know that they are your friend. They are here to promote you, make sure your business or your class got out. So it's going to be a different style, but this is going to probably come back, but I'm coming up with something new, cuter. And so I want to mention those two things.
Okay.
And what I have coming up is, of course, the website will be coming. Instead of called soyouwannadance.com, somebody bought it. Yeah, and I'm not buying it back from them for that price. So we're going to be soyouwannadance.org.
Okay.
That's good. It's not net.org, but it's there. It's just not published yet. I'm working on the page for classes right now. So guys, if you have a class, if you're a dancer or something, you have a class or you know of a class, please email me. And I can't remember my new website, my new email address. I have my So You Want to Dance email address up, but just send it to LowryTrina@gmail.com. So LowryTrina@gmail.com. If you know of a class, I need the class and the time, not the flyers, just the text. What else? Make sure that's all with dancing. Yes. Okay, so the next thing is the cruise. We're doing the cruise, I think I mentioned, with Dreamtime Travel. So Leon Chevins, we're doing that. We're doing the cruise.
When is the cruise?
Cruise is October the 22nd through the 26th.
Okay.
Yes, we know that there's a lot of things going on right now with the virus, but Carnival is doing some really wonderful things. I went and did a little research today. Just FYI, they are, when you get on the ship now, they are watching, they're taking your temperature. I know that's taking a lot of time, but that's impressed me that they're really taking that precaution. Because at first it was just like, hey, have you been around somebody with a cold? You check yes or no. And that's not doing anything. But they're doing a lot. And then they have someone standing at the front of the food line now, watching to make sure nobody's touching the food. They have somebody with the hand sanitizer standing there. I mean, like, I thought that was very impressive that they're taking that precaution. So that's that. This is on the Dreamtime Travel website. You can contact me in regards to that. The big thing for Miss So You Want to Dance, So You Want to Dance Live presents April 25th, Dominic Hammonds and The City and Sam and Ayana. Now, Sam and Ayana, they perform every Thursday night at Chicago Bar and Grill. Awesome. If y'all have to come on a Thursday night. David's class is, I don't know the time, but he has his class first, and after that they perform 7 to 9 is David Joyce's Chicago Stepping class, and it actually had a very big turnout Thursday.
I saw that.
Come see Sam and Ayana. You can practice what you learned in class. Come and do your toe ball heel, and everything. So that. I also want to mention that I'm working. One thing I also do is money is something that I'm not good at asking for, but we gotta ask for money sometimes. But I work with Teddy Lewis.
Yes.
With her, she has a new internet web radio station. So we work together. And so what we do is sometimes we just exchange services. And I think people should do that sometimes. We exchange services. She promotes my events, I promote her radio station. Not just because of that, but I also love her. And I think it's great what she's doing. But so what she's going to do, she's one of the sponsors for the So One Dance Live. But also we're thinking of, there used to be a DJ Awards here in Houston. So where it's for all the people that work in the club. So your bartenders that never get recognized, those waitresses that never get recognized, all of those people used to get, his name was Slick Rick. And used to get a big event, and it was really nice. Matter of fact, I used to get a big limousine and take his staff when he had divas. But we're going to get together and talk about bringing that forward, because Slick Rick is ill. He's ill, so he can't do that anymore. But that's something big that we're going to do, thinking of doing together. It was one last thing I have. I think that's it. Chat with Trina is, that's it.
That's it.
I do want to mention Chat with Trina has all the old school ladies from entertainment, all the nightlife. There are women that own clubs and do a lot of stuff with clubs that people don't really know about. I get to meet all of them at the end of this month. They're going to be on my Chat with Trina, which is super cool because ladies, they bosses. Right. These ladies especially.
You have a full lineup for a Chat with Trina.
Definitely.
Of nothing but women.
For women, because this month is International Women's Month. Yesterday was the day, but International Women's Month is also Women's History Month. So I combined the two, and those ladies that I just can't wait to talk to them, because one of them, her name is Lila. She used to own Diallo's, and now she owns Pizzazz. But I used to be terrified of her because she was just a strong woman. So when I talked to her on the phone, she's an angel. I was like, this was easy. So yeah. So and Angela Morgan, she does a lot with nightlife, and she's actually gonna find me a entertainment attorney that may be on there. She's trying to do that. But anyway, it's gonna be an interesting show. So
okay, well, I definitely look forward to that, and you guys please tune in for that show as well. We're gonna learn some new stuff about some lady bosses. So as we wrap up, Trina, I just want to ask, what type of support would you need from the dance world? If you can have anything that you want to help you put together this, you say you need support, but what type of support is it?
You know what? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
You're allowed to say anything you want. It's your show. Chat with Trina.
You know what? I need, if there's an event, I need people to come. I mean, that's just the bottom line. If there's an event, I need people to come. And I need, just like with ISDC, I tell people to come to everybody's event. So I guess I shouldn't be ashamed to say, hey, I need you to come to that too. And I just ask people to just be positive about it, spread the word. Chat with Trina, listen and join Chat with Trina, tell your students or tell your friends, Chat with Trina. That's the kind of support I need. Okay. That kind of thing. It's weird to say that, but it's the truth.
It's really nice.
It's the truth.
It's the truth.
It's the truth.
We don't want to do things and we're doing stuff from the bottom of our heart, and then no one supports us or receives it, and it's been defined as your purpose in life. But I also want to offer this to you: as long as you remember your why. Always remember your why when you're doing stuff, so it'll get you out of feeling a certain kind of way when you may not receive the support you like. Because as long as you impact the life of one person,
that is absolutely true.
You're good.
Planting that seed.
That's it.
That's true.
Yeah.
So,
any closing remarks you want to send to your listeners?
Look, I told you I had these notes. I want to just make sure that DJ, I forgot to say, our own DJ Kevin Kennerson, Lethal Weapon, will be the DJ and the MC at the So You Want to Dance Live, a night of soul, jazz, and R&B. And also, as of yesterday, Miss Jasmine Meeks and I don't know why Keegan, I haven't asked Kagan. I'm gonna learn how to say his name right. And Kagan. She's gonna talk to him, and I believe they're going to be dancing at this event to some of Dominique's music. So I'm super excited about that.
Yay for Jasmine.
Yes, and that happened to me recently. Y'all, where did okay, so I want to make sure it was somebody I wrote on here. LaTisa, how did it go away? Anyway, so
well, I think that's it.
let me I'm sorry, let me just go ahead and think off ahead. I just want to thank my first class that I my first dancer was Barry Barron. I want to say those things.
Okay.
And when I started the dance, when I was found out about going to dance, I just have to mention these people. ASLD. I invited Jennifer to class. Jennifer came and we became a family. So they came, and then Barry Barron. That's who my dance partner was.
Barry. Okay.
Barry Barron, that's who I danced with in the
Okay.
graduation. Barry Barron. So I want to make sure I bring up those two. I make sure I say, I just want to make sure I get everybody.
Well,
And of
that's
course,
okay.
Ivy did. I have to say, we're here at the Pocket.
Oh, that's right. We're here at the Pocket on Greens Road.
Greens Road, 353 Greens Road. They're open 7 days a week, 6 days a week, and sometimes on Sunday. Sunday they have poetry sometimes. But happy hour is actually pretty awesome. I like to come to happy hour because they actually sit and have really good conversations. I sometimes when I was late, I would come and just talk politics, whatever.
Okay.
It's fun. So yeah.
All right then. Well,
I want to go where everybody knows your name. Yeah.
well, I think everybody knows your name, Trina. You know, so that has been accomplished, and I just want to say again, thank you, and I appreciate everything that you've done
I
for the
appreciate
Houston
that.
dance community.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That means a whole lot.
And with that, we're gonna close out this session. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Subscribe to Chat with Trina on YouTube. Thanks. Now we'll turn it off.